Sweat drips from my face onto the court. In my mind, I tell myself, keep going. You got this mess. So many encouraging thoughts race through my brain. At this point, my body is aching. I look towards the crowds and then at my teammates. People are counting on you, is another thought I have. When I feel myself giving up, my mental strength is what keeps me striving. The game is almost over. Now I'm thinking, whether we win or lose, I know I gave it my all. My advice is, never give in, never give up. Give it your all until the end. Mental plans designed to prepare athletes for practice and competition. This consists of steps to help each of them reach a mental state needed to perform their best. Athletes move deliberately through steps, which might include goal setting, self-talk, imagery, energization, or any other mental training tool or skill in an order that helps them personally create a flow mindset. Mental plans for use during practice and competition include steps designed to maintain flow mindset and to reach critical goals. Athletes also need to develop mental plans to help them get back on track when things go wrong in practice or in competition. Early in my career, I learned an important lesson about implementing mental training from Sophie, an outstanding player on our women's soccer team. Sophie's insightful discussion and outstanding performance in my applied sports psychology class confirmed that she understood and valued mental training. However, when I watched Sophie play, I was surprised at her lack of mental toughness.
When things went poorly, Brenda got anxious, lowering both her concentration and confidence, and her game fell apart. I bumped into her several days later, and Brenda confirmed that she was having a hard time being mentally tough. My next question was obvious. You know a lot about mental training. Why don't you use that knowledge to improve your mental toughness?
I know I'm not mentally tough, especially when things go wrong. I understand mental training and I've developed basic relaxation, self-talk, and goal-setting skills, but I'm having trouble figuring out how to use them in soccer.
There are benefits to mental health plans. The first one is creating a flow mindset. The flow mindset stimulates optimal performance, and athletes who achieve, maintain, and regain are mentally tough. The next benefit of a mental health plan is enhancing performance quality. Notice how Andy seems like a mentally tough athlete, and she's able to maintain an optimal mindset throughout her competition, whereas mentally weaker opponents become distracted or lose confidence at critical times and thus perform poorly. Like Sophie, she's not practicing, and she's not able to focus on her game, and she is a mentally weaker opponent. Increasing consistency is another benefit. Consistency in physical training leads to good physical conditioning. The athletes who follow a systematic mental training schedule experience more and better mental gains than teammates who train haphazardly. Go. Continuing with consistency, Sophia worked on stress management and experienced so much stress 45 minutes before a championship game that she completely changed her mental preparation routine and performed a total relaxation session. She felt less nervous, but was so lethargic that she had one of her poorest games all season. Champion athletes perform consistently because they prepare and execute consistently. Of mental health plans is the ability to deal with adversity. Even the most gifted athletes face failure and adversity, but mentally tough performers will consistently perform well and rise to big occasions because they plan for and deal with foreseeable problems.
Well, why did your mother even sign you up for these lessons when you're so talented?
Handling adversity is difficult for anyone, but what seems to separate the champions from the rest is their willingness to admit that competition seldom follows a script and develop plans to handle problems. Now we're going to discuss the role of triggers, releases, and cue words. For mental plans to be effective, they must be practiced until they are automatic, and shorthand methods are needed to focus attention and initiate action without prompting excessive analysis. This need is filled by triggers, releases, and cue words.
Go.
Athletes use a variety of triggers to initiate mental health plans. Andy laces up her shoes to trigger her mental preparation plan.
Go.
Sophie, a croquet player, will focus on her swing and her hit by looking around and measuring what is going on in her surroundings. Releases are specific behaviors used to shed the effects of bad plays, stupid mistakes, missed assignments, poor decisions, and bad calls that create negative thoughts, frustration, and anxiety. A soccer player can walk away and count to 10 even after a bad call.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And our favorite release comes from a colleague, Ken Ravizza, who takes a plastic toilet into the dugout and has players flush their bad plays, poor at-bats, errors, and negative thoughts away to put these problems behind them. Coaches must help their athletes develop effective releases in order for mental plans to work. Cue words remind athletes of process concerns that enhance performance, while helping eliminate the distracting, confidence-deflating effects of negative thoughts. However, personal experience has shown that using cue words sometimes causes athletes to overanalyze, which can interfere with their ability to get in the flow. Thus, we recommend using cue words to emphasize feel and trust to promote automatic skill execution. Cue words can be automated through extensive practice, so that during competition, athletes can use them minimally and execute automatically based on trust and feel. Go. Saul's cue word is a simple clap. It gets him ready and focused for the shot that's coming towards him. Mental preparation plans provide a blueprint for athletes' mental warm-up to maximize their chances of creating a flow mindset and practicing and competing at their best. Goal setting is an important component of any mental preparation plan.
My goal is to run across the yard in 5 seconds.
Relaxation and energization help most athletes in a variety of ways in constructing and implementing their mental preparation plans. Self-talk is a critical part of mental preparation plans. It helps athletes become and remain positive, focused, confident, motivated, and poised.
You can do this, Jimmy. You can do this. You the best. You the best in that.
And when we put it all together, this can help athletes use their mental preparation plans to be the best that they can be.